This is the song Bird Nature. Right now, I want to talk about the clock inside of me that I've been noticing since I was about 7 or 8 years old. When I would take naps after I would go outside and play in between. I watched Sesame Street 5 times a day. And inside of me, I just knew to go inside when it was like maybe 3 minutes or 5 minutes after Sesame Street has started. Now, you see that light up over the curtain? Now, when my clock told me what time Sesame Street was on, I would be outside. But by the time I was 10, I learned how to see the clock with my body from inside the house, because just before nap time, which would be after lunch, after I gave my sister and brother's lunch, sister and brother, one, Crystal Frank, and myself, you see, that's the bathroom light. That's how I know it's time for me to have dinner, and I'm kind of late. So what happened was I had that T-bone steak for breakfast, and I had pancakes. I haven't really had like one whole pancake that I ate. I had 3 pancakes. So it's still light outside because this is Springfield, Massachusetts, West Springfield, and it is summertime officially today or yesterday, this week, according to the paper calendar, which is man-made, not inside of you. But this part is inside of you. Before there were calendars and clocks, you could know what time it is, what time, not just, oh, I'm hungry, it's time to eat. Just, it's kind of hard to explain with words, but the daylight tells you what time it is also. We would take our little nap in the afternoon, and then, well, in Alabama, Tuskegee, it kind of looks like this at around 2 in the afternoon. And yes, it stays light until dark, but it's a different side of the America, so anyway, it's a different side of the world, period. It's down there in the tropical. It's a tropical place, literally, on the calendar, on the the weather tells that it's a tropical place. The conditions, literally. So this is different. We're up in Massachusetts, and it'll be dark. You can tell by these curtains over here, because this is the side where the sun comes up every morning. Every morning it gets light over here first, on that side where the door is to go outside. And over here where the bathroom is, it barely light. It's dawn, like a dark blue color in the morning. And that's when I know that it's time to get up for me. And over here it's not as bright like it is right now, because the sun is setting on this side. So I knew my stomach didn't betray me. I've been eating off and on the same T-bone steak. I'm almost done with it. But right now my body wants something else, because it's night, and it is literally nighttime. It's just not dark out, because it's 8 p.m. So I would say my body is telling me that I better eat that cereal, because what I really was thinking about was eating something sweet. And see, I'm burping because I sat up straight without holding on. Just, sit up like you're doing sit-ups, without putting your hands behind your head, whatever. Just using my stomach muscles to sit myself up. I've been doing that a lot, just sitting here, laying down, sitting up like 10 times, 20 times, sit on the edge of the bed and just lifting myself up with my butt cheeks and not trying to be fresh, and my thighs, moving my thighs in and out, just doing isometics, just moving up and down with my muscles only, not with including my feet. And then at different times I might use my feet, but either way, back to the clock right here. See, just as I'm talking, that is changing up there. It's changing. It's getting darker. It looks a little bit, it's less illuminating. And in there, see, it looks illuminating because that's the corner that gets dark first. It's also the corner that lights up second. This corner lights up first. It's completely dark on that side. Of course, if I go outside, I can find daylight. And the camera is catching this brighter than it actually is with my naked eye. My naked eye is half of that light. Yeah. No. Anyways, after I would take my nap and check out the light in the room to know when it was time, when nap time was over, and I will wake my sister and brother up after a 2-hour nap. And so we could go outside one last time before 6. And the last episode of Sesame Street came on at 6. So when I came in with them back out, we went out, come back in. I had dinner, started cooking at 4 o'clock. My mother bought things that was easy for me to cook, because I liked cooking, and I was part of the 4-H club, and I had to practice cooking every day so that, I could get that first prize blue ribbon. I was serious about that, and she supported that. So it wasn't like some people thought it was like some horrible job that my mother forced me, even though my mouth is saying that I like cooking. See, that's how humans, I hate it when people just, I hate that part. I never said I didn't like it. And I don't think it was wrong. Not at all. Because she let me pick out what I wanted when she went grocery shopping. She said, write down on the list what you want. And my list was long. Because I had to make homemade stuff. Because in the contest, they had top judges, and they could taste and know if you used any things. You can't use any canned goods or frozen. You have to cook it on scratch, or otherwise you don't qualify. And I started that when I was 8 years old, and my mother, she supported that. So I really can't stand all that ignorance of, to me it's ignorant, because if I'm saying I liked it and she supported me with my cooking lessons, and what was I going to do, throw it away after I practiced cooking? No. So me and my sister and brothers ate it, and she liked it too. So, all that other stuff people be talking through the years that I've been growing up in between, I don't like it, and it's very ignorant. And that's all, I hate to say that, but I have to say it now because it's still continuing. And I'm older now, and people are still even older, younger, doesn't matter. Oh, your mother shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done what? She let me practice. That's why I always got the blue ribbon. One time I got a red ribbon. One time, and that is the truth. And the people that I was competing with in the 4-H club cooking class were 12th graders, 10th. I don't care about the rest. It went up from second grade up and to 12th grade. So I mentioned the 12th graders because why even mention the rest in between? Yeah, they were there. I was beating 12th graders with my cooking skills. So, my mother did a good thing, and we all enjoyed all those good food that I was learning how to make. It was wonderful. I loved it. I thank you, Mama. I thank you for that. That wasn't no bad thing. Maybe it was a bad thing for somebody who doesn't like to cook. Okay? Maybe some people everybody doesn't have a kid so young that wants to cook for real. Not just play around and make a mess. Really learning recipes and making up recipes. If you never experienced that, don't say that the mother that let their kids do it is a bad mother that made their kids do their job and all this other mess. People are just ignorant. It's just sad. God bless.